Stillness and layer of dust, however, tells you that it has long since fallen into disrepair and that the lighthouse is likely now fueled by common oil. As you stand there, beholding the strange machine, you become aware of the scraping of tiny claws in the darkness, then chittering. As you reach for your weapon, the strange harmonics of the chittering converge, and for the briefest of moments you could have sworn you heard words form. Half a dozen beasts launch at you from the dark corners of the room, fangs bared. Let's continue our playthrough of SKALD against Black Priory. For me, it's been about 8 or 9 days since I last played this game. I guess I really haven't been playing games too much. Well, I guess I played a little bit of Belvedere here and there. I recently completed it. Good game. Wacky game. In that game, you're advertised as, on the store page, it literally says you're an alcoholic knight, and you're drinking wine, and in the distance, a castle explodes for some reason. A different castle. And you investigate it. And I would recommend it if you're into limited palettes and an interesting story and kind of JRPG style combat. You want something a bit unique and quirky. To my understanding, though, if you know context about that time period, and I think Belvedere is looking it up right now. This isn't even that game. I'm looking it up. Belvedere. Where does that take place? Belvedere. Where now? Slovakia. Upper Hungary. Okay. That's just that question. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Apparently, if you know stuff about that region, you're given more insight about the content of the game. Oh. Did we not go over here last time? I guess not. Ooh. Crabs. Well, you know, let's fight these guys to get a little bit more familiar with fighting again, because it has... Yeah. We have arrows with her. That's what we'll do. I see. Guard. Wanted something. Shucks. Oh boy. Okay, I guess we're just stuck. I might have to go back to Vasily or whatever his name is, who's on the shore. The sketchy salesman. Critical hit, nice. Love it. Ooh, backstab. It's because they're retreating? Beautiful. Okay. We did all right. Okay, let's see what we got here. Some miscellaneous looking items. Stuff of value, perhaps. Oh. Hey, this is cool. I thought there'd be something there, because I'm like, just kind of a little bit of a opening there. Which do you? Sneak. There we go. Sneak around. There's a bat thing there. What about over here? What's this? Oh, just back here. Huh. Interesting. What about up here then? Oh, this just reaches the other side of there? Really? Here I thought we'd have to go through the cave to be able to access over here. I guess not. Alright. Pick up some produce. Ah. Fresh grave with a simple marker made of sticks. No name can be found upon it. Nope. Yeah, I wandered into that. How do we want to do this? I think the best thing we can do is have you here. We space out everyone. Let's give that a try. Gosh, I wish I had a ranged thing. Fearful. Okay. Ah, missed. Good. Good. Well, Roland's carrying the team. Thank you so much. Let's be a bard. All right. Cool. Do? That just removes a couple conditions. Ah, shucks. Why did I do that? I'm just checking my cell phone here. I'm wondering what all that commotion was about. Okay. Well, what's new with me since the last time I played this game? Not a whole lot. Just spending a lot of time with the sun, as I should. My wife is looking very pregnant now. I guess she's going to be going on a maternity leave very soon, 2 to 3 weeks from now. And I guess shortly after that, the baby could come at any time. Give or take a month or so, I suppose. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, exciting times. Yeah, I am excited. I think I'll be more at ease when the baby's here. Not really a whole lot I can do at this moment. Glad we're picking up some veggies here. Good for our crafting and all that. This must be the lighthouse. Going back here. Oh. Realize that exits the map. Shucks. Back the way we came, I guess. Or we could... Should we explore the cave? I guess we can see if we can even just go inside. Yeah, just spending a lot of time with my son and just... I don't know, I'm just enjoying being a dad, as cheesy as it sounds. Just... It's nice to watch him grow up and kind of become his own little person. And watching him grow up makes me reflect upon my own childhood, and I just suddenly I remember things that I completely forgot. Like the other day I was looking at the stars and I saw the Big Dipper, and it made me it reminded me when my dad was showing me that constellation. I don't know how young I would have been, like 6 or 7. That was so long ago. And I just remember that moment with him. definitely going to be the person I'm going to utilize for this sort of stuff. Crab, gold. Hanging on the wall, you see a dramatic but not particularly artful painting of a ship with torn sails, caught in a terrible storm. Your mind wanders to the Zephyr and its grisly fate, and you shudder. Look closer. Leaning in, you notice that there is a name painted on the side of the ship, the Santa Fury. Could this be it? Is this what the rumor that the Santa Fury could be found near the lighthouse on Idra meant? Last time we were here playing the game, there was someone commenting that they went on an excursion to Idra here. Idra, the main island of the Outer Isles. They came here looking for this Santa Fury, which was rumored to be filled to the brim with treasures, and so far this place has been utterly cursed with things seeming to mutate and be awful and all that. Like the crabs are just essentially monsters. Examining the painting more carefully reveals nothing. Not until you turn it over. Written in faint lettering in the lower left corner of the painting's backside, you can clearly make out a poem of sorts. From the center of the three, the Santa Fury made her flight, setting out to hide her booty, all within the lighthouse's sight. What? "2 leagues south began her trip, 5 east the captain cried, 4 more north our valiant ship, our plunder we shall hide. Land ahoy!" went up the roar, "we'll lay our treasure there, into the rising sun 3 more, then dig and have no fear." You hastily take down the poem in your journal. Excitement washes over you as you realize that you may in fact be on the trail of something more than an old sailor's tale. It makes sense of the poem, that is. Got here. Gaspar's journal. What's this? Baked onions. Guess we have to read it? Oops. That's the tab button. Opens up the console. Oh, gotta level up. I didn't realize she's doing so rough. Her health is really low. Okay, let's level up some stuff here. Lore is awful. Not that this shows it to me, but I realize I should have maybe put some more points into being an actual bard. So we can go with increased movement. What else do we got? That? Yeah, we'll go with that. What do you got here? Okay, I still don't know how I want to build Roland here, because he has so much he can delve into here. I think I might just keep him with a 2-handed weapon. I'm assuming heavy weapons is just heavy weapons. So if it's a heavy sword, it's presumably a heavy weapon, regardless of whether it's a blade or axe. I don't know. It's not today. Oh, that's awesome. We get that. Maybe our tank. Oh. Before we do that, just in case. Let's. No. We wanna read. Ooh, we got a lot of crap. Okay. About a year ago, arrived today and was met by the man who is to be my overseer, Matthias. He seemed very nice enough, albeit eccentric. Is this to be my fate as well? Woe to me that my wretched life and poor choices has landed me, Caspar of Laurel, on this barren rock as the keeper of the lights. About 6 months ago. Saw lights on the shore near the cave entrance. Smugglers, Matthias says. He insists we leave them alone, and I am forced to abide, though my mind wanders often to that cave. What may lay within? About a month ago. I cannot take it anymore. The old bastard is driving me mad. He spies on me and gives me strange looks, and I'm sure he goes through my things. I went for a walk to clear my head and ended up by the entrance to the sea cave. Something is calling me there. I hear it even in my sleep. About a week before your arrival in Idra, dream's driving me mad. Always it calls me to the caves, to the deeper dark that lies beneath where no man has tread for eons, the looking stone and ancient sleepers. The blade calls me. I can take no more. Baked onions. Do we have onions? Onion. Alright. Okay. Cool. Food value 3. I see how that works. Okay. Interesting. Hopefully we'll be able to buy food. So... really know if we need to rest per se. I think we can just heal her. Yeah. Heals 20 to 30. Vitality is 0 out of 20. She definitely needs healing. I wonder if resting is more beneficial. Maybe. Yeah. Save the healing potions for combat or something. Of course, we're gonna have to eat a bit more now. What's that? Farmers. Oh wow, food value is 12. There we go, perfect. So he can forage. Sounds good. Entertain. I'll just have her set to forage anyways. Okay, cool. One ration. There we go. Rations will make this game a bit easier, I think. We'll just be able to rely on those to heal us. Motivated. What's that do? Oh, nice. Love it. Let's save. Okay. Let's talk to that guy upstairs. Oh, I switched the icon port spots. Anyways, be the bard here. Oh, lots of stuff here. Are we gonna be a jerk just taking this guy's stuff, though? Well, I guess we are an RPG hero. Shovel. Could be useful. Trapdoor. I see. Alchemy. We're gonna learn a bit of alchemy. You're chanting up ahead. Oh, that's weird. Creeping through the moldy lighthouse cellar, you round a corner and stop dead in your tracks. Rising up through the core of the tower is a grotesque-looking metallic monstrosity. The strange organic shapes and odd geometry seem to writhe in the dim light, and the burnished silver coating casts ghostly reflection on the walls. Silver with a Y. It's a concept, rare metal with strong particular properties used in the construction of arcane machinery and artifacts. Reticulum. The field of arcane energies that surround the planet of Warda. The reticulum is the source of all power for the Imperial Magi. Orda, the planet upon which you find yourself, noticeable for the presence of the reticulum. The dominant ruling power is the Gallian Empire. We're learning a lot here. A large but waning empire founded nearly 3,000 years ago by the mythic first emperor, Gallian the Great. Whoa. Gallian the Great was the first emperor and founder of the empire more than 3 millennia ago. Gallian's origin and much of his life is shrouded in mystery and apocrypha. Apocrypha? Don't know that word. But it is written he came from the south and brought the laws of men and magics to the savage warlords of the Heartlands. It is also said that he was born of 3 women, and at the end of his reign did not die, but rather became one, the reticulum. See Gallian's ascension. At the end of the reign of the first emperor, Gallian, he is said to have ascended and become one with the reticulum. This was taken as a sign of not only his divinity, but the divinity and legitimacy of every Magus empire since then. Gallian's ascension, GA, is used today as the start of the modern imperial calendar. Okay. I guess continuing looking at this weird structure. For all its alienness, you still recognize the arcane machinery, an ancient imperial reticular node. You suspect this lighthouse was once fueled by reticular energy, and that this machine was part of its operation. Stillness and layer of dust, however, tells you that it has long since fallen into disrepair, and that the lighthouse is likely now fueled by common oil. As you stand there, beholding the strange machine, you become aware of the scraping of tiny claws in the darkness, then chittering. As you reach for your weapon, the strange harmonics of the chittering converge, and for the briefest of moments you could have sworn you heard words formed. Half a dozen beasts launch at you from the dark corners of the room, with fangs bared. Well, I want us to fall back. So let's go with that. In combat. Oh boy. Good job. Oof. Man, you're missing a lot. Ho ho ho. Okay. He needs back up. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate having Roland on our team. Oh my goodness. My guy is getting his butt kicked. Ah, shucks. I love the little portraits, even though my guy looks very, very unwell. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Yikes. Lesser tonic of vitality? Is that, what is that? Removes bleeding. So there's not a whole lot we can do with this. Good lore, but kind of sucks that we had to get poison there. I don't know if we can just... Can we sleep off the poison? It's kind of wasteful to go back to bed, but let's see if it helps. have something that can take care of that? Oh gosh, we do. Just do that. Okay. Well, at least we're all healed up. Hey. Looks like this guy's been living here for a while. As you enter the lighthouse gallery, a haggard face peers at you from the gloom. Moving closer, you see it belongs to an old man who clutches a makeshift spear tightly to his chest. Somehow he looks both fearfully yet greatly relieved to see you. "Mother of maelstroms," the man croaks. "Who are ye? Who are ye then? Who did I summon? Come, sit. You must be weary. Sit, sit." The man gestures frantically to a battered chair in the corner. "I was shipwrecked here by something foul. There are all manners of beasts in the deep oceans of our world, but never have I seen anything like this. A horror from beyond the natural it was, that pulled down that ship. I saw it all from my tower, I did, though I wish I did not have to bear such a sight. I can hardly believe that anyone could survive such a nightmare." "It matters not. What happened here?" "Something foul is growing on Idra, a taint on the land. There are lights as you've never seen, like those sailors from the high north talk of. But the colors, it's like they bleed into your very dreams. You can manage to sleep, that is." "It got to the animals first, though, warped them in both mind and body, made them cruel and dangerous. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's a natural, I tell ya. But worse still, Horan is dead as a tomb. Was a right bedlam of cries and screams 2 days ago. Then nothing, not as much as a lit candle at night. Only the deep itself know the truth of these happenings. But I can tell you this island is doomed. The sea itself will rise and claim us." "I need some information." "Yes, anything ye may ask. We're safe as can be here." The old man seems eager at the prospect of conversation. "How long have you been alone?" Matthias seems troubled by the question and shifts uncomfortably. "Had an assistant, Casper. Went mad, the fool did. He had a head full of grand ideas and I kept telling him, 'This here is a place for the quiet mind.' Threw himself from the tower, found it broken on the cliffs. I can't be blamed." Matthias' jaw quivers and his eyes water over. Matthias begins sobbing. "I should have known. Gotten him off this rock. When he started talking about the cave and something about a blade calling him, I should have known. I could have saved him, but I couldn't bear the thought of being alone again. The silence is unbearable." "Ask about the cave and the blade." "He would babble about the cave underneath here for hours. I'd tell him those were smugglers' caves and that he was to leave them alone. Smugglers keep to themselves, but no telling what they'll do if you bother them. As to the blade he talked about, that must have been the ravings of a madman. A soul lost to drink and loneliness. Oh, poor boy." Matthias wipes his eyes, exhales wearily. "Then again, what if it is down there? The black blade, hidden in some ancient recess, glistening in the dark." Matthias' gaze grows distant for a moment. "If it is, we need to retrieve the blasted thing and destroy it." "And that's where I come in?" "Aye, would you help an old man set things right? I'll make it worth your while. Find that black blade and bring it here. I need to see the thing that took Casper at least once before we destroy it. The entrance to the cave lies in the gully underneath the broken bridge. Be careful." "You mentioned smugglers?" "Idra stick with them, carrying wares to the mainland for the Freithen. Islands riddled with caves and they use them to store their contraband and whatnot. But they keep to themselves and I want no trouble, so I let them be." Freithen, a group of separatists who are plotting for the eventual overthrow of imperial power in the Fremark. Huh. "Tell me about Horan." "Word went dark. About the same time the animals ran amok. There was smoke on the wind. And screams too. I could swear it. Sounded like a battle, or perhaps slaughter is more like it. But I think there is a camp of sorts just north of town, ragged tents and such. Survivors, perhaps? Thought about going there to see for myself, but I changed my mind." The old man hangs his head dejectedly, before continuing in a whisper. "Save her here, tending to the light." "Actually, I should make ready to leave." "Oh, you have more important matters to deal with? Well, I must keep watching, seeing. The old man trails off, eyes unfocused. Forgive me for not being of more help. You really need to go. You're a fool to go. There's nothing beyond the light but despair and... The old man sighs. But I'll be here waiting for you when you return, as I must. It probably would be an awful feeling, just anxiously waiting in the lighthouse while things slowly grow darker around you. Knowing that there's like monsters killing people. Oh. This must be, Matthias' grave. I was just curious if you could dig up the grave. Kind of messed up if you could, but... So, that treasure though. Oh my goodness. I've been playing for 30 minutes, I completely forgot about my... Shocks. It is what it is. I've been forgetting my episode card, so I've been like, I'll just have it at the beginning of the videos, because from now on, when I go live, I'm just gonna do a direct video, upload it, try to minimize editing, and that involves having a title card. At least that's what I want to do. I want to have my own thing going on. Clearly, I forgot to actually look at whether it's still on or not. Whoops. Where would our journal be? Great secrets. From the center of the three. So center of the three what? These three arches? I wanted to do a little bit of a treasure hunt. Center of the three. I could... So it's all within the site of the lighthouse, so that could just mean anywhere on this map, really. I'm just looking for three things, I guess. If I could talk to this guy, I'd be like, hey, go hang out with that lighthouse guy. Probably safer not next to the water in the middle of the night. Let's see. Ah, center of the three. This looks promising. Okay. Let's take a look. View the journal. 2 leagues south. 5 east. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of a bit of a trail here. Oh, gotta look at the journal here. 4 more north. One, 2, 3, 4. And ahoy went up the roar, we'll lay your treasure there. Into the rising sun, 3 more, and dig, have no fear. So... into the rising sun. So, I don't know if the sun rises. Sunrise in the east? 1, 2, 3. Well, at the very least, I can just go 3 steps back. I'm wrong. Oh, use the shovel to dig in the ground and a bit and you find something. Digging through the rocky soil, you're almost ready to give up. Then your shovel suddenly strikes something metallic, a small but sturdy strongbox. Though it appears to have something inside, this is far from the fabled mountains of gold that Umbarian treasure ships were said to carry. From the box swings open without difficulty. Inside lies a small pile of strange and exotic-looking jewelry, and underneath it, an artifact wrapped in rough linen. As you reach for it, a ringing rises in your ears and you go lightheaded. Excitement? No, something else. The bundle tumbles from your hands, and as it does, it becomes unwrapped. Laying on the ground in front of you is a hideous idol carved from some unknown greenish-black rock. An amorphous shape of eyes, mouth, and tentacles that manage to convey a sense of immensity in spite of the effigy's small size. Oh, shucks. Hand over the idol. The voice cuts through the mist like a dagger. You turn around to see Carulia, I've already forgot her name, and a handful of other shapes approaching threateningly with weapons drawn. I can't bloody believe it. It worked. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm saying sorry because I thought it was that I had a voice ready. I can't bloody believe it worked. Yeah, I can't bloody believe it. It worked. Ha! I told y'all it would. One of the men flanking Kirilla rants excitedly before she cuts him off with a poisonous glance.
Oh, your bloody jackbeater. You.
She points her sword towards you.
And over the idol.
I guess it's getting a bit late for me. My lack of reading comprehension is getting even worse. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, we have this idol. Clearly it's something sucky. It'd be valuable, though. This whole premise seems kind of awful. Do we want to keep it or give it to them? I feel like our character sensed something awful about the idol. Could be completely wrong about giving it away. They can take it. Let's hope I made the right choice.
A wise call. You may go far yet, but a friendly piece of advice between colleagues. Don't search for us. Forget this never happened and move on.
She offers a short bow before the group dissolves back in the fog with the idol in hand. Oh. Silence descends around you as you pick up the jewelry left behind. It will certainly fetch a nice purse. Yet you cannot shake the image of that grotesque idol from your mind. Part of you prays that you never see it again, whilst another knows, with absolute certainty, you will. Interesting. Well, I'm glad we were able to find that out. Little side quest there. I'll play a little bit longer, even though I'm kind of pushing my bedtime here. I don't think I got any sort of mental gymnastics to worry about tomorrow. So maybe I can stay up a bit late. If the following day I'm going to be operating on a crane or something. When I say crane, I mean like a crane at the warehouse I work at. Doing like a critical lift. We use 2 cranes. Generally, I like to make sure I'm very well rested or amped up on caffeine, but we moved the line, so it'd be a problem. And even so, even if I was well rested and I felt a bit off, I can always get someone to help step in. Well, I didn't want him to get stuck there. I was hoping to get some sort of better combat advantage, but it doesn't appear to be that way. Alright, let's just do this. Ah, frack. Excuse my language. I still don't have arrows. Dang nabbit. I'll have her go here. Oh, they're spitting acid. That sucks. We'll hit. Oh, that was awesome. I don't know what happened, but that was awesome. My goodness. I don't think I was ready for this, apparently. There goes my character again. Shucks. Might. Oh boy. What you got going on here? Rot crab? I'll have to find out later what that means. Oh, you carry the team? Whew, not so good. Okay, well, looks like a nope, more cave. Let's level you up so you heal. Hamstring. It's evasive. Oh, that sounds really good. She needs some mobility. Yeah, let's get that. Okay. Just gonna save in case things go a little south. Oh, what? Did I not save it? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Save and exit. There we go. Okay. Let's... Ah. Crap. Would a flee combat? I don't actually know. Let's see what happens if we just try to flee. I don't know how it works in this game. Oh no. I guess you're locked into combat. I'm not one to save scum normally, unless it's a point-and-click adventure game, but I just don't want to die right now. be sneaky. And we're gonna rest up. I definitely enjoy the atmosphere this game provides. I've seen people compare this to early Ultima games. I've never actually played an Ultima game at all. I am aware of the series. I'm actually in the middle of watching a video talking about the significance of, I think it's called Ultima Underworld, one of the kind of first immersive sim style games, like an early 3D exploration RPG where you're like cast underground to like find a princess or something. What's training do? I wish I should have put more points into lore. Okay. Let's do that. It's daytime now. Appreciate the game give you things like footholds to interact with. Early on in the game, so it feels like there's no point to doing it other than maybe just learning the ropes of the game and interacting with things. Guess we want to fight. Don't want her there though. There we go, that's a bit better. And Roland, you go there, and you go here, and you can go there. You know what? And then you can go here. There we go. I have a good feeling about this. Ooh, yes. That's good. You can go attack this guy, right? And then let's have you go here and attack, backstab. Good, 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 good. Nope. I'm gonna have to get them some ranged options. Need to find a store or something. Okay. Save again. Actually, yeah. Can I hit F5? There we go. Easier. Okay. Oh, what is this? Whew. Sprawled on the ground ahead of you lies the mangled body of a man. Stacked high against the walls behind the poor fellow are crates of goods, and you have a feeling you stumbled upon a smuggler's hideout. One that has seen fairly recent use. Why do I have a feeling we're gonna look in here and get blamed for... Oh. Hopefully we don't get blamed for anything. I hate these jobs. Dropped off and told to guard the cargo until it can be collected. And whilst the bastards up in the northern cave are living the good life, I'm stuck in this hole. I sometimes think the Imperial dungeons would be preferable. We explored the cave today and found what appears to be an underwater tunnel in one of the dead ends. Bryn insists we try to swim it, but I can think of no worse nightmare than being lost in the dark underwater. I agree, that sounds horrifying. I told him as much, and he got agitated. He yelled something about dreaming of an ancient relic. I have no idea what he's on about. Golden dead. Bryn got attacked by a crab the size of a warhound today. Nearly tore his leg off. Neither of us have seen anything like it before, and we can only pray it was alone. Hope the ship won't be delayed much longer. Bryn is gone. I know in my heart he's gone to the underwater tunnel. Madness. Shapes are moving in the dark now. No way out, and no one is coming for me. Light is failing. Mother. Oh, hidden cave. Sturdy chest. Starting to run out of thieves' tools. She got the thief to pick it. Oof. Ah! Ah! Well, that's kind of a first for me. Normally I've had pretty good luck with busting open chests. Creeping through the narrow and cobweb-covered tunnel, it occurs to you you've likely first to use it in decades. It appears that neither the smugglers nor whoever lies on the other end of the tunnel knew of its existence. Oh, the wall ahead is no doubt another door, and you put your shoulder to it, expecting the massive slab of rock to be heavy. You're surprised to find it easily swings open, and you nearly stumble into the room ahead. It occurs to you that given the door's clever design, there would likely have been no way of finding this door from the other side. Oh, back to the lighthouse, I guess. Interesting. Northern cave, eh? Passageway underwater. Definitely some cursed relics going on in this game. And let's explore a bit more. I think this leads us to the exit here. Yeah. Whoops. Back to the cave we go. Yeah. I don't know if I built my bard character properly. I hope I can save him or get some good gear. Actually, you know what I should do before we get too invested here? I should go back to Basillo and get some arrows or something. That's what I should do. Now, is this the type of game where I'm gonna find random encounters? Looks like good old Basillo is still here. Let's trade. Okay. I do need these too. I guess once you buy it. Oh, okay, I see. Starting to run out of gold here. What else do you got? Let's go buy one of those. What's a shield? Buy some hunting arrows though. I know I'm burning through a lot of gold here. I also have stuff I could probably sell him, but I will hold off for now. Just in case I can find a vendor that'll give me a bit more money. It seems like the modifier is kind of in my favor for buying things, but selling not so much. At least last time I looked. I didn't look this time. I don't know if it adjusts or anything. Right, let's see. Let's take a look at our inventory. Yep, yeah. Arrows equipped. Let's see where we were at. They did talk about a northern cave, but I doubt there's anything here. Probably somewhere else in the game. So this side tunnel is just the side route. Alternate route to take in case probably want to avoid combat. Whew, a lot of crabs there. Let's have you switch. We want to do this. I think we can make this work. No, hold on. Let's go you here, you there. There you go. Okay. Have you defend? You can attack. Oh boy. Well, I think my character might die. Oh, it's not so good. My character is just having the worst luck. Should also probably give everyone a lantern of something. Sure. Okay, let's see how this goes. A lot of crabs. Roland's just gonna carry the team again, I guess. Oh, I guess to talk about something to fill the silence here. My son has been very interested in fishing. Play fishing, mind you. As in, you know, grabbing a toy fishing rod that he has from like his bath toy set and just pretending to fish with it and pick up things, whether it's towing cars with it or et cetera, and I don't know. Maybe I've been thinking about my mom a lot because of the whole her being sick with cancer, brain stuff, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I unlocked a memory, I guess, where I remember as a kid, I had a lot of toys, but some things my mom would make me for like games. She'd put the effort to craft things, and I very much distinctly remember one time I think I wanted to go fishing, so she made me like a little fishing rod with a string and a magnet at the end, and then she used cereal boxes and she would cut them, fold them in half so it's just the inner part of the cardboard facing outwards so you can see the exterior of the box, and she would kind of glue it or tape it, I think. I can't remember that part, but she would draw on it, look like fish, and then would take paper clips and put it on the mouth. So then when I'd be fishing, it would hook on their mouths, and I don't know, I just remember that, and that would have been when I was really little. I don't really remember too much about being younger than like 6 or 7. I don't know, it just makes me smile. Ooh. What do we got here? Probably something for you, right? Medium club. Oh, I see. So should you be using lighter weapon. Hold on. Beats. Light weapon finesse. Inventory, what is this? Medium blade. A light blade. So you should be using a dagger. Looks like it's all leading back to the same, or sorry, that lower left portion of the map, but it's very difficult. I'm gonna leave that alone until I level up. Let's, probably should heal. I gotta get rid of these injuries for my character. It's kind of dead weight, but just have to deal with it. Then I will, just do forage for everyone. Have I really spent that many days? Day 153? Or sorry, 157? Hold on. I'll load. This one I was a thief. 151. So I guess you start at 151. I kind of wish I stayed as a thief. Although it just wouldn't make sense having two thieves. I can stand by that choice though. I just gotta learn to optimize my bard character here. I think it's because my stats are all over the place. Well, yeah, I mean, I have more stealth than I probably need because I have a thief in the party. But anyways. Okie dokie. Thief, sneak. That's where we were. Just make a mental note to myself about treasure chest here at Smuggler's Cove area. Ah, yes. Huh. You find yourself at the opening of a narrow underwater tunnel and wonder how long you can hold your breath. Do you dive in? Seems like an awful idea. What we're gonna do is give you a lantern. So these guys have lanterns. The faint bioluminescence of the cave's bizarre underwater flora. You make out 3 passages. North and east takes you further into the cave system, whilst west leads back to the surface. 9 rounds of oxygen remaining. Huh. Boy, I hate all this. A large dome chamber, writhing seaweed covers the floor and reaches up towards you like groping tentacles. You shudder as one of the slimy tendrils brushes your skin. 3 tunnels lead out of this chamber, east, west, and south. I should be drawing a map or something. Maybe I'll be okay without it. Okay, let's try this again. So let's start with going north. Bend to where the tunnel leads east or south. Sharp limpet-like growths cover the wall, and you take care not to cut yourself as you squeeze past. We went north and swim east. This chamber is flat with low ceiling and 3 tunnels leading north, east, and west. Oh no. The walls of this bulbous chamber are pockmarked with a dozen smaller tube-like holes leading deeper into the bedrock. As you contemplate the folly of sticking your hand into one of them, an eel-like creature darts from one of the holes and bites into your flesh with tiny, razor-sharp fangs. You utter an underwater scream of pain and terror, but before you can act further, the creature has retreated back into one of the holes. Oh. I need to draw a map here. It's the only way I'm going to be able to do it. Okie dokie. Okay. We're going to dive into the tunnel. So we can go east, north, and west. This is the exit. So if we go north, either go east or south. Now, just to clarify, if I swim east, either go north or east further. So what was east again? Huh. Some sort of glowing room. This chamber is bathed in a greenish glow coming from the eastern tunnel that leads to the surface. The western exit leads deeper into the cave system. We're gonna want to go east. You break the surface and emerge into an alien world. The air is stale and damp, and the walls are so covered in algae and fungus that they almost appear to writhe. Interesting. There's more stuff down there. So we're gonna go west. I think north is the eel. Okay. So then we might want to just go west and south, then east. Oh crap. I messed up somehow. Oh. That's horrifying. Huh. Oh, geez. Crap. I think the game just saved beforehand. Oh man, that was That's awful. Imagine, you know what? I'm thinking, sometimes I go down these awful YouTube rabbit holes, and there's like a video series, I think, there's a couple of them. I think one of them's called Scary Interesting or something like that. And, there's this story about a bunch of, I think, it was called the Golem Cave incident. Yeah. Yeah, I think one person, it was a very narrow tunnel, and I think, I could be wrong. I mean, there's a couple of these awful videos I watch. They're just nightmare fuel to me. I don't know why I watch them. But basically, I guess you swim through this passageway that's very narrow, and there's a small cave on the other side, but there's speculation that maybe because too many people have gone into this pocketed cave, the air was stagnant, perhaps, or maybe something went wrong, because I guess on the way out, you could mistake it for a dead end. Only on the return, because I guess it kind of keeps going forward, but you have to kind of stop yourself and go up before you continue to exit. I think one person got stuck, drowned, and then every other person who tried to follow after that ended up drowning. There's about 4 people, I think. Yeah, awful stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna try this again. Clearly, I messed up my map. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna make sure north, east, south, west. Yeah, I got my map backwards. That's what happened. I got my exits wrong. Okay, I think we can try this again. So this is the exit. And exit is west. So east. East, west. Okay, so that's like a solid wall there. So we can go east. West and south. Goes west again. Guess it just brings us back to the 10th. Here, let's reset. Okay, sorry, dive into the tunnel. So I'm east. Oh, I see. I got that mixed up. Okay. How about south? Okay. Drawing a little skull to represent this guy. Okay. Quickly rummaging through the poor fellow's belongings, you try not to think about your own dwindling air supply. In a pouch on his belt, you find a handful of coins and a key. Now you've lingered too long already and you must move on. You're gonna go north or west? Guess we're gonna go west. Dark in here. We're gonna go north. We're gonna go west. And then west. We're gonna save. I'm in the tunnel. We go east, south, east. Oh, never mind. West, north, west. Okay, let's reset that. Dive into the tunnel. I'm gonna go north. I'm gonna go east. Then east one more. Then once more. Okay. Very rudimentary map. I think I drowned because I mixed up my east with my west. Okay, what is this? Sort of altar? This is weird. You enter into the larger chamber ahead and the temperature drops noticeably. As the swirling dust and ghostly vapors subside, you make out the intimidating form of an ancient carved monolith. Painted on its base, you make out the crude shape of a red spiral. Carefully arranged before the monolith lies two diminutive, desiccated corpses, and along the edges of the chamber stand strange urns of unknown design. The chamber has an aura of age beyond comprehension, and your head begins to spin as you realize you may be the first to set foot in it for millennia. No kidding.
We shouldn't be here.
Cat whispers behind you. Huh. Oh. Definitely my stats are too low. Okay. Let's use that key. Let's open up that chest. Warhammer. Definitely worth it, but what kind of... It's good gear, it's just... not for me. Okay, what are my stats at here? Attributes. Healing is at 3. Lore is at 1. Goodness. Oh man. I'm the worst bard ever. But you know what? I'm a mercenary, so checks out. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll just save. I'll have to make a mental note to come back here. So we'll see what's over here. Oh. Broken bodies and debris litter the rocky shores of Idra. In the distance, you can make out what appears to be the remains of the Zephyr's hull. Oh. A small group of exhausted figures sit huddled around a small campfire. You recognize them immediately as a small group of survivors from the Zephyr. One of the men suddenly notices you, and the men stumble to their feet, smiling at you and waving you over to their meager fire. Is this like a camp for the people we find? One of the wretched survivors from the Zephyr. The man looks torn, tattered, and exhausted. As you approach, the sailor offers a tired but grateful smile. Talk to Snow if you want something. Gaunt-faced man that looks like he spent more years at sea than ashore stands before you. If you recall, this was Zephyr's first mate. You remember his crewmates calling him Snow. He offers a smile that doesn't quite reach his eyes as you approach. Greet the man. I had not expected to see you alive, mercenary. But you stood up for us on the Zephyr and you saved the lives of some of my men, so I'm glad you made it. Your crew didn't deserve to be slaughtered. Nonetheless, it did us little good. I've never seen anything like that beast before. The way it tore the ship apart. And this island? Something is wrong here. What curse has befallen us? All I know is that we need to work together if we are to survive. There's no disagreeing with this. Though my men and I have naught to offer save our fire and what shelter these huts may provide. There are beds inside if you require, but little else. There is one last thing, a favor I'd ask of you. Go on. If you come across any more of my men, tell them where to find me. Both I and the guild will thank you if you do. Snow turns his back on you and joins his men around the fire. I have some questions. What can I do for you? What was it that attacked the Zephyr? I've never seen anything like it. There are beasts in the depths, but nothing like this. It was like something out of a sailor's nightmare. Blessed dead, how will we ever get off this island? What do you know of this place? I've been here before, years ago. Didn't leave Horan back then, but it was nothing but a backwater port like any other. Full of people not too fond of strangers and superstitious fishermen. Nothing like now. Go on. Will you feel it? Air smells strange, like right before a thunderstorm. And the beasts! I tell you, I've sailed around the Empire for near on 20 years and I've never seen creatures like these. And then there are the men. The men? I saw men stalking the fog. Dangerous men, I thought. Then I came across some of their handiwork. Almond and Dill, the cabin boy. Black arrows in their back, both of them. Best to keep far away from them. I had other questions. About the other survivors. What about them? Where should I look for survivors? Currents brought us straight ashore, so if the dead are with us, any survivors would have landed here on the shoreline. On this here shoreline. You might also want to start searching the cliffs just to the north. Also, others are bound to have landed in the same area where you landed. Finally, there's a lighthouse to the southeast. Some may have headed there. So I guess maybe if we were jerks, they would have just probably attacked us. Maybe. Crafting stuff. I appreciate this game having a crafting system. It's kind of neat. I feel like a jerk stealing all their food, but I'm just gonna do it. Down the water? Probably not. Potatoes. Hey, little treasure chest. How do I get to that? Oh. There we go. One of those weird symbols. How do I get down there? Pathway. A little bit more to this wreck site than I was expecting. You can kind of see the water discoloration of where you can walk and where you can't. It's slightly more lighter. Oh. So I wonder if there might be secrets in the water, but... Lying ahead of you like some gargantuan beach sea creature are the smashed remains of the Zephyr. You shudder to think of the monstrosity that caused the demise of this once elegant ship.
What manner of terror was that creature?
Cat muses as if reading your mind. The ship is utterly shattered with its hull broken in half. It seems impossible that the ship would have remained afloat for long enough to settle on these cliffs in its current condition. It's almost as if something placed it here, though for what reason, you can only guess. As far as you can tell, there is currently no way into the ship, though that may change as it shifts in the tides. So, at nighttime, perhaps? How it usually works, right? The tide changes with the time of day. Oh, crap. A woman dressed in the livery of the Nautical Guild emerges from the fog. Panic is written on her face and she's panting heavily. Crap.
They're right behind me.
The woman shouts excitedly. Oh, we recognize her.
Leva, what's going on?
Cat grabs the woman by the shoulders. What are you talking about? A pack of lean, growling predators emerge from the fog. The hounds snarl and then lunge at you. Oh, that's a lot of dogs. Okay, we're gonna try to help you out here. Have Roland next to you. Oof. Oh man. I don't know if we could have done anything to save her. How weak I am. Ah, that sucks. Okay, I should call it a night. What time is it? It's way past my bedtime. Oh, it's gonna be an exhausting day tomorrow. Okie dokie. Let's hit this button. The one that goes like this. Shucks. Kind of feel bad for that person dying. I don't know. I don't know if I want to save Scum. Even though I was just like, I'm not the type of person to save Scum. I kind of didn't want her to die. Just... yeah. I'll think about it. In the meantime, let's save here. And yeah. Hey, thanks for tuning in. You have yourself a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, or night. And yeah, thanks for being here. I don't know why I'm doing a Let's Play type of thing. I know I'm still kind of figuring it out, but for some reason I keep doing it, so I must be enjoying myself, I suppose. And I hope you are too. But anyways, you take care of yourself. I probably already said that. Well, still do it anyways. And I'll talk to you later, okay? Alright, have a good one.